Unit 3, Question 3. The question states, a researcher has found that the level of antacid in a person's stomach t minutes after the antacid is taken is L of t is equal to 8t divided by t squared plus t plus 2, where 0 is lesser than or equal to t, which is lesser than or equal to 10. What is the maximum amount of antacid in the person's stomach, and when does it occur over that interval? Round to 2 decimal places. So first, L of t that was given is 8t over t squared plus t plus 2. And the interval is as follows. So the first step is to take the derivative of L of t. So here we have to use quotient rule since there's a numerator and denominator. And to do quotient rule, you take the derivative of the numerator, which is just 8, multiply by the denominator, t squared plus t plus 2, subtract the original numerator, multiplied by the derivative of the denominator, to t plus 1, and then all of that is divided by the denominator squared. So t squared plus t plus 2 all squared. From here, we can expand into the brackets. So this would turn into 8t squared plus 8t plus 16 minus 16, and we're also bringing the negative to all the terms. So negative 16t squared minus 8t. Again, all divided by t squared plus t plus 2, all squared. From here, we can group the like terms, for example, 8t squared and negative 16t squared, or positive 8t and negative 8t. So these would just cancel out, and this would turn into a negative 8t squared, and then the 16 is just left alone. There we go. And then from here, we could set it to 0. And then we can multiply it by the denominator so that it can just cross out. And what we do to one side, we have to do to the other. And anything multiplied by 0 is just 0. So 0 would be equal to 8t squared plus 16. Now, we can move 16 to the other side, making it a negative, which would be equal to negative 8t squared. Now we take that coefficient and divide it by itself, and what we do to one side, we do to the other. And since the negative is divided by a negative, it would just turn into a positive 2, which is equal to 2 equals t squared. And then from here, we can square root both sides. We don't know if it's positive or negative, but since we are working with minutes, this negative is just inadmissible. So from here, t is just equal to positive square root 2, which is approximately 1.41 minutes. Now, to find the actual maximum or minimum, we have to take the original function, and we have to plug the number that we got and the intervals for t. So for here, we would do this. So it would be 8 times square root of t, square root of 2, and then square root of 2 squared plus square root of 2 plus 2. And that would just all equal to 2.09. Next is to take the interval, which was 0 and 10. So let's start with 0. since it's just 8 times 0, which is 0, and then here it's 0 plus 0 plus 2, it'd just be 0 over 2, which is just equal to 0. And then the last one is to take L of 10, which 8 times 10 over 10 squared plus 10 plus 2, which in the end is just 0.714. So the highest number here is obviously 2.09, which is the maximum. So we can conclude that the maximum amount of antacid of 2.09 can be found at 1.41 minutes.